Nikola Tesla. The genius who illuminated the world, childhood, dreams, and the journey to America. Some people change the era they live in. Others shape the centuries to come. Nikola Tesla was a genius who belonged to this second group. Much of the electricity that reaches our homes today, modern power systems, radio technologies, and countless electronic devices were built upon the ideas he brought forth. Despite this, Tesla never truly received the recognition he deserved during his lifetime. He chose ideas over fortune, science over fame, and left behind one of the greatest legacies in human history. This is not merely the story of an inventor. It is the story of imagination, perseverance, and a life dedicated to science. On the night of July 10, 1856, a fierce lightning storm raged over Smiljan, a small village located within the borders of the Austrian Empire at the time. As bolts of lightning illuminated the sky one after another, Nikola Tesla was born. According to legend, the midwife assisting in the birth remarked, "This child will be a child of darkness." Tesla's mother replied without a moment's hesitation, "No, he will be a child of light." While the historical accuracy of these words remains uncertain, it has become one of the most compelling stories symbolizing Tesla's life. His father, Smiljan Tesla, was an Orthodox priest who wanted his son to become a clergyman as well. However, young Nikola's interests lay elsewhere. What captivated him was nature, machinery, and the mystery of electricity. His mother, Đuka Tesla, though lacking formal education, was an extraordinarily creative woman. She designed tools to make housework easier and developed practical solutions for everyday tasks. Tesla would often state later in life that he inherited his inventive spirit from his mother. From a very young age, he possessed an extraordinary memory. He could remember pages he had read almost completely verbatim and could visualize complex machines in 3 dimensions inside his mind. Most of the time, he would design an invention in his head first, imagine every single part, and test how it would operate in his mind. If there was a flaw in his design, he could spot it before ever manufacturing it. This extraordinary ability would become one of the key characteristics setting him apart from other inventors. As Tesla grew older, his passion for science deepened. He excelled in mathematics and physics to the point of astonishing his teachers. Although some doubted him, believing he had simply memorized the calculations, he proved his talent again and again by correctly solving the problems before them. In his youth, he suffered from a severe illness. For days, he hovered between life and death. His father promised that if his son recovered, he would allow him to become an engineer. Tesla regained his health, and that promise completely altered the trajectory of his life. Later, he began studying engineering at the Graz Polytechnic Institute. Here he focused heavily on electric motors. He recognized the flaws in the direct current, DC systems used at the time and began reflecting on alternative systems that could operate more efficiently. This idea, which took shape in his mind while still a student, would years later form the foundation of the alternating current AC system that changed the world. After completing his education, he worked as an engineer in various European cities. While walking in Budapest one day, the concept of a rotating magnetic field suddenly crystallized in his mind. Excitedly, he picked up a stick from the ground and began drawing diagrams in the dirt. That precise moment is considered the birth of the alternating current motor. However, Tesla's dreams were too grand to be contained within Europe. To bring his world-changing ideas to life, he decided to travel to the United States, the technological epicenter of the era. In 1884, with very little money in his pocket, a few personal belongings, and vast dreams, he arrived in New York. All he carried was a brief letter of recommendation addressed to Thomas Edison. That letter contained a single striking sentence: "I know 2 great men. One is you, and the other is this young man." Tesla had no idea that this letter was about to open the door to a new life. Yet, it was not just success that awaited him. Ahead lay grueling struggles, profound disappointments, and a rivalry that would go down in history. In the next section, we will explore how Nikola Tesla and Thomas Edison crossed paths and how the War of the Currents, one of the greatest technological rivalries in history, began. If you've enjoyed listening so far, I would be thrilled if you could like and subscribe. Thank you.